Earlier this week, Drake dropped his petition against UMG and Spotify and officially filed a lawsuit against his record company for defamation. And squarely in the middle of all this is the promotion of Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us. Drake is claiming that the file bars has damaged his reputation and weakened his position as he's set to renegotiate his contract with UMG this year. He claims that the company purposely promoted the record to devalue him and basically get him to re-sign at a cheaper price. But here's my thing, this is my opinion. To be called a file in any capacity sucks. I get it. That's a tough stain, and personally, I don't believe that Drake is one. And I haven't met anybody in real life, meaning off the internet, who believes that Drake is a file. But this is a rap battle, and a lawsuit against UMG or Kendrick or in any shape, form, or fashion, it just ain't the way. The one thing that Drake and his team is lacking in this is accountability. If you knew you were up for renegotiation, why engage in the battle anyway, knowing that a loss of any kind can weaken your position? But once you engage, why not just keep it a friendly fade? Remember, this battle really started about who's the best rapper. You know, the big three is just Big Me. In my opinion, it started getting personal when Drake mentioned Whitney and push-ups. Yes, then Dot accused Drake of being a bad father. And then Drake accused Kendrick of domestic and family matters and said the baby might be Dave Freeze. Being labeled a domestic is tough, man. Being labeled a file, nasty. But you can't slap someone in the face and then get mad when they punch you in the nose. If Drake wants to stick it to the majors and hold them accountable for how unfairly they treat artists, I'm all for it. But not after losing the battle. Not like this. He also then sends straight shots at Cole, but there's a little more to that. But check it. He says, 2025, I'm on my bully. I know that men lie, women lie, but Joey don't. Might delete later. I know I'm sure that Joey won't. I want all the smoke. Put my credit on the line because this can't with me. We talking about line for line. 2025, I'm on my bully. He started off the year. Happy New Year. Dropped a new joint. The rule is back. So he's being really aggressive this year. And I think he made that commitment to himself that he's really, really going to go for it. Okay. I know men lie, women lie, but Joey don't. Might delete later. I know I'm sure that Joey won't. Now, is this a diss? Yes and no. Right? Yes. But we all know that Cole deleted 7-minute drill from Might Delete Later. He took the diss back. He bowed out the battle with Kendrick. We know it. Cole knows he did it. And Joey is saying, I ain't take it back. He's using the metaphor to say, I ain't take it back. I don't think it's a diss per se. This is just one of those layup lines. It's just real easy because the whole culture is going to get it. It's almost too perfect not to say. It's not the craziest diss or insult. But now, again, Joey got to be prepared if Cole takes offense to this. It's not like, again, it's not really the most scathing thing. It is what happened. It is the truth. It is not the most scathing thing. But now you got to be prepared if Cole takes offense for this and wants to send some shots back. Ultimately, I don't think he will. He just doesn't seem to be in that space. You know, that doesn't seem to be where Cole is at. And I think he'll take a little more to get him there. But that's just a guess. We'll see. I also don't think that Cole is going to sit back and just be the butt of everybody's jokes for too much longer. You know what I'm saying? Like at the same time, at the same time, I could see Cole saying, hey, listen, man, me and Kendrick got a personal relationship. I bowed out of that. But the rest of y'all, any other one of y'all could get it. Like at a certain point, Cole might have to be on some, don't take my kindness for a weakness. And y'all could get it. So I don't think it's the craziest diss, but again, it just like the other thing, you gotta be prepared for once you put that in the world, how that come back to you. So it feels like just Joey is determined to jump to another level this year. He's always been respected, but isn't always in the conversation. Again, if we're being real, and Joey is my man, for real, he's somebody I consider a friend, and somebody I got so much love for and I'm a fan of. I think Joey's always been respected, but Joey isn't always in the conversation. That's if we're being real. Feels like this year he's going to force the action. He's going to make sure that anyone who doesn't respect him respects him. And he seems determined to back it up. Like, okay, now you said these things. Now you put these things out there. Now you got to back all of this up. You know what I'm saying? And really kind of what he's saying with the rule is back. And this, if you read between the lines, is like 2025 is mine. He's determined to take it this year. I want to see it because I think it's better for rap. I love that rappers are rapping now. It's better for rap. But now Joey got to back it up. And he knows what the critics are saying, right? So he goes into this. He knows exactly what the critics are saying because he addresses it lyrically. The audacity of this, he must be out of his mind. That's what the critics are saying. That's what everybody who is skeptical about what's going on right now, Joey's addressing it. He knows what you're saying. The audacity of this, he must be out of his mind. Haunted by the ghost of Biggie and Pac, I'm them combined. Spent many years minding minds out of sight and out of mind. Just like I said, right? He isn't always in the conversation. Spent many years minding minds out of sight and out of mind. Now on front line, all the signs are saying this is my time. Swear so divine, I'm properly aligned. This little light of mine, promise I'ma let it shine till it leaves you blind. So then we get the beat switch. We get the second verse, and it starts with a Biggie interpolation, right? It's funny because on the second verse of The Ruler's Back, it started with the J interpolation, too much West Coast clicking. The second verse of this, we get the Biggie interpolation. I don't even know what that means. I don't even know if that was on purpose, but it's just interesting. That just might kind of be his writing style. That might be the mode that he's in right now. He's invoking the spirit of Big and you know the feelings of Jay, and this is just where he's feeling. Those are two kings of NY. You know what I'm saying? Those are two guys that wore the crown. So he starts off the second verse, and the pockets run deep and never slow leak. What's beef? Beef is when it's like you can't sleep, wake up with no appetite, and now you can't eat, now you can't speak. Cat got his tongue, he been missing all week. Perfect time to separate the strong from the weak. I won't ever hesitate, won't ever miss a beat. Now I wonder if this may be a stretch, but beef is when like you can't sleep. Is that another Cole reference? Remember when Cole got on that Dreamville stage, he said he had trouble sleeping after dropping 7 Minute Drill. I think that's a stretch. Because I don't think the intention, I don't see the reason to kind of go at Cole. Maybe though, but that might be a stretch. You know, it's just that if he didn't drop the might delete later line, my mind wouldn't have went to Cole. But because we have that might delete later line, it did make me think of Cole. It might be truly a spin on the Biggie line, because the Biggie original line is beef is when you need two gats to go to sleep, but he took the gats out of it because this isn't violent. This is just about rap. So, but I don't know. Only he can answer that. But what about the cat got his tongue, he been missing all week line? So that makes me think, well, who's been missing all week? Daylight showed up, but I don't think when Joey dropped The Ruler's Back, I don't think he was thinking about Daylight. Dropped that High U joint. Rayvon showed up, but I don't think when Joey dropped The Ruler's Back, he was thinking about Rayvon either. He's thinking about, again, New York, whatever. But when you think about I want the crown and I'm this and I'm the best guy, well, who's the best guy right now? It's Kendrick.
Hey, what's up, y'all? I want to thank you so much for tapping into my channel. I appreciate y'all so much. And I keep on to show y'all that was Rob Markman, and he was dissecting the beef between Kendrick Lamar and Drake. Because if you don't know, Drake and Kendrick, they actually started a beef a couple of months ago, and Kendrick, he was the one who actually won that beef. And after the beef was pretty much over, that's when Drake decided to file a lawsuit, not against Kendrick. A lot of people think that it's that he filed this on Kendrick, but it's actually on the record label that he's filing on. And I'm pretty much the only one who actually backs Drake, because he lost the beef fair and square, and he knows that. So he's not saying that he's gonna sue Kendrick. He's saying that he's gonna sue UMG, the record label. And so here's exactly why he's suing the record label. Because UMG, they try to get investors to invest in UMG, and they were not able to actually find investors because their margins were so low. So that's when they allegedly decided to actually create a fake beef, so all the numbers would spike up, on Spotify and YouTube, and their income would spike up. So that's when they approached Drake and said, you should start a beef with Kendrick Lamar. And he said, okay. But Drake, what he wasn't aware of is that the record label, they let YouTubers react to Kendrick Lamar's song, but they didn't let YouTubers react to Drake's song. So of course your song is gonna go viral because you're letting all these big YouTubers reacting to your song. I'm talking about Kendrick Lamar's song. So the odds were definitely stacked against Drake, and it was definitely not a fair, battle between Kendrick Lamar and Drake. And now when they're about to do a contract negotiation to extend Drake's contract, they can pay him less because now they can say that, your value is less after, the beef between you and Kendrick Lamar. So let me know what you think about this. Make sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next videos.